game number 3 is on the way. We have 2-0 to League of Liberty Team 1 against Power. So they just need to score this next one to gain the win. And we have the same lineups on both sides. There are no changes to the actual lineups, and neither to the players. I believe that's everybody who was playing originally, and they're still playing now. So we'll see if Power changes their play, apart from charge towards the enemy, spread your damage, and die. And that has seemed to be the story for Power so far, and we want to see them do something different.
Yes, just subtract the die thing, and they'll be good. So I'm hoping the team leader is yelling at them for taking way too much death to the face right now, because we really need to see something else right now. If they do the same thing, then I don't know, maybe it's just a tactic that works 50-50 and we'll see 2-2 and then a draw, or I don't know, I really don't know. But we can see that Stuck and Flora Original and the other AMX 5100 is moving to the right instead of going. Oh, they've already taken damage, both of them, Stuk and Sloy Original. That's bad.
Yeah, that's what you get when you move across when you are spotted. You've got to try and keep in cover. Power seems to love taking shortcuts instead of taking the long way round, and that really hasn't worked in their favour. Lucky Russia have been doing some excellent manoeuvres in his T50 as we watch him almost flip his tank going over there. As you see, he always turns his tank, so as soon as he's spotted, he can drive full speed away and not have to reverse. But he's going round now, probably to try and kill Zixi.
That would be... yeah, he is firing at him, but there were some trucks in the way and he had to destroy them first for the clear shot. But he is going around the west. No, he turned around, middle, going straight for 60.
Streko takes a lot of damage though. He's been caught out on the field, down to 277. That's one hit, maybe two if he's incredibly lucky, but he must have lost sight. Hiding behind that hill, great positioning from him, but Zixi does go down to Lucky Russia in the meantime. And Streko, wow, very, very, very lucky to be alive. Caught out on the open field is not what you want to happen, but Live for Surf, Stug and Zloy are shoving it out, with Pinocchio trying to support his teammate but not being able to because Just Cool and Totalizer gets there. Totalizer takes a shot in the face that Pinocchio was probably trying to get to Just Cool, and he goes down. What great concentrated fire there from Zloy, Just Cool and Totalizer. Unfortunately, the shells go above Zloy's head and he doesn't go down. He's still at 136. That's one more shot for him, and that means Streko goes down too. It looks like Power in a very comfortable position right now. Mr. Crazy Belka and Cassius Clay are held up in the corner there trying to get something, but Lucky Russia is going for the cap. But he's got to hold it for over a minute 20 for that to work, and Stug, instead of deciding to finish off League of Liberty, decides to try and cap. Now, I'm not sure I agree with this decision here to disengage and not just finish off the Crazy Belka and Cassius Clay. It's an autoloader. He must have fired his shots already. There's no way Mr. Crazy Belka could fend off two AMX 5100s, an IS-3 and a T69. Obviously, T69 from Palace has gone to Lucky Russia. As you can see on the mini-map, he is running away and successfully right now. We'll see if he is caught. Shots going all the way down behind him, and he's doing great maneuvers to try and get out, and I think we're going to see the Lucky Russia get away. However, that still doesn't account for the rest of his teammates. Just Cool and Totalizer, although damaged, are far from out of this, so I don't know. I don't understand why Power aren't just going and finishing them off. They decided to go for the cap instead, which is quite risky.
Yeah, it is. But now they're moving out. So
I guess they're waiting for the reload.
Yeah. So yeah, Mr. Crazy Belka has been spotted, of course, and he has to really concentrate and hit his target. Oh, he has a very low damage roll, 330. That's insanely low.
Russia is trying to take out Stug from the rear. The IS-3 just cannot hold it. One more shot. No! Palace and Stug get the shot onto him at the exact same time. He almost thought he had Stug over-focusing there, but it does look like Cassius Clay is last man standing, and he goes down. Power brings it to 3-2. Fantastic play by them.
Yeah, it was basically the same thing, just on the east instead of going from the middle and then going east, forcing their way towards the artillery, which is something that you don't really want. They got straight to the buildings, which was the optimal thing to do in this map. and it paid off big time.
Indeed it did. And if we look at the Bison, 0 damage.
Okay. A pattern? I'm sensing it.
Yeah, maybe even another scout would do better. Keep the Sturmpanzer, it's doing really well for them, only 3 tier points, but maybe switch the Bison into a T2 so they actually can spot this rush before it gets to them, just that little bit quicker.
That would definitely be a good idea, but it seems like it's only Pinocchio that is in his garage at the moment, so I'm not sure that they're going to change out the lineup, because they did win only because of the Bison, because he finished off some low HP targets, and with them still in the game, they would have been pretty up against a pretty tough force, because it was the IS-3 and I believe it was a T-69.
Yeah.
And T-69 reloads really fast, so 4 shells quickly coming back to haunt you. If you hadn't killed them, then yeah, that could have been bad. Really.
Do you want
bad,
to try and reconnect your camera, sir, to see if
Sure.
Skype will decide to stop putting you pixelated? I'm reassigning the affinity on some of my cores to see if that will help, but if we get lag in game, I do want everyone to shout and scream immediately, but no, Skype has decided that you are meant to be a pixel today, and you are staying a pixel today.
More quality?
No, not from your end. It's Skype has decided that my computer or your computer can't transmit high def, and means that you are a pixel. But that's okay, we like pixels. 8 bits on the rage. Look at Minecraft, come on. 16-bit is blocks.
I love it.
Actually, it looks like you could have been made from Minecraft right now.
Death. I'm gonna build a house.
Yeah.
Out of books. Oh, I won't. Don't worry. I'm not that silly. I'm gonna use water.
So during the break, guys, when we do reset that, I believe you will be disconnected from the stream once the 10-minute time gap is reset. And you'll just have to hit the play button again and it will come back. So be aware if that happens for us to try and fix what's going on there.
Yes.
Oh dear. I'm actually going to set the affinity back for XSplit to the other cores just in case the in-game stuff, because that obviously isn't working.
But yeah, we're not seeing any changes in the lineups. Yeah, lineups.
Your English is as good as mine.
I know, bro. But yeah, 269s, AMX 5100, T32, T50-2, and Bison Sturmpanzer 5. It had it has been the winning formula so far, only with one exception, and then the Bison doing no damage twice.
Yeah, if we look at the stats from the previous battles, we can see that the IS-3s are doing pretty well, actually. The autoloaders aren't making the... I mean, I'm not saying the autoloaders are worse or anything. The way that they did them, or used them, Power used them in the last battle was fantastic. They came round, IS-3, bang, autoloaders, doo, 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 and totally taking them out one by one. And that's what Power needs to do. If they want to bring this back to a 2-all set, trying to bring it in for the win, they need to keep doing that. They need to keep focusing down the enemy. And they were not doing that in the first 2 games. They seem to have learned from their mistakes.